once we get our hands locked, guys, a lot of guys usually sprawl, but once in a while, we get guys that have real rubbery knees, and instead of sprawling, they grab their ankle, just like this, and whizzer. So, when I get here, and he starts to go down to a whizzer, boom, we fall right here. The race happens. The race happens when my lock goes below his knee. Go ahead and put my lock below your knee, and he's now winning the position. Now, what I like to get to is I like to get this knee on the other side of his foot. I take my knee, I get it over top, and now I have a chance. But some guys take this whizzer and they hold this ankle super high. We'll kind of spin around so you can see it for a second. This way. They hold this ankle super high. So what I like to do, guys, since this hand has already lost the battle under his knee, I'm gonna take this hand and I'm gonna thigh pry it on my inner thigh like this. When I thigh pry it, I have a chance to now scoop his shoelaces onto my hip. A way that I like to scoop his shoelaces onto my hip is I actually sprawl. I sprawl while I'm backside with only one leg. Notice how my left leg is gonna stay on his knee. My right leg is gonna sprawl, but only for a second. I'll do it one time slow, then I'll do it one time fast. So he beat the lock, my hand goes to the inner thigh. I wanna sprawl my right leg back, and then I get his shoelaces, I get it on top of my hips. So I sprawl down like this, and as I gather back up, I call this a gather, I get the shoelaces on top of my hip, just like this, and this is what I need. One time kind of fast, go ahead and have your shoelaces going. One time kind of fast, I sprawl down, and I gather it up. Now, from here, I wanna pretend like I'm shouldering down, I'm whipping down as hard as I can, but while I'm doing that, I'm putting his heel into his own butt. So I whip down, and I throw his heel into his own butt, boom, like this. Now, my arm is a little caught right now, so I do want a limp arm, and I have to wrestle out of here. What I like to do is step my farty over here, and now I can start wrestling my arm out, limp arm, and finish the takedown. A few things that are important here is a lot of people will gather, but they'll stay parallel with their guy. Notice how I get teed up. Once I gather, I have that lock, that hand right on my thigh. I don't want to go sprawl, gather, and then be straight with him. Notice when I sprawl my right leg back and gather, I'm teed up. Sprawl, and now I'm a little bit more of an angle. Right, I'm facing this way, we're making a T, we're perpendicular. Now when I whip it in, it's a little bit easier to have that torque, to have that angle up.